So hi again everybody. So for today I will discuss to you the average prices of a property you may want to purchase if you're planning to stay here in the Philippines for good. But before anything else, let's talk about some legal matter first. So are the foreigners allowed to purchase a property in the Philippines? The answer is no. A foreigner cannot directly buy a land in the Philippines, as the Philippine Constitution generally prohibits foreign land ownership. So what's the reason? Why? So it is to protect the country's resources for us Filipinos. However, you can purchase a condominium unit within a condominium project. And also you can have options like acquiring property through a corporation with Filipino partners. Alright? And another option is you may enter into a long-term lease agreements with Filipino landowners. So another question. Is it smart to buy a house in the Philippines under your wife's name? So nowadays, mixed marriages are very rampant, right? So it goes all over the world. You can see a lot of Filipinas marrying foreigners all over the world. Yes, so it is smart to buy a house under your wife's name. For me, it depends. It's a case-to-case basis. Because for me, there will be pros and cons with that kind of decision. So, love is the most beautiful thing we can ever feel in our lives, right? Yeah, but of course, but not everyone finds the perfect match, right? Yeah, you beg to disagree or agree? Whatever. Okay, so here one of my case under one of my clients before. So, if both husband and wife are in the same age bracket and they find each other's comfort, stability, and they're really, really in love with each other, and everything will just work smoothly until old age. So yes, it is perfect to put under the wife's name if they are really gonna in love with each other, right? Okay, but okay, if you bought your property and you name it after your wife's name, and the situation goes like this: you're an old man. Let's say you're in the range of 60 plus. Yeah, you age like 60. And then you married to a younger Filipina. Let's say early 20s. Yeah, because you can see a lot, yeah, here in the Philippines. So you were 60 plus and you married a early 20 Filipina. So she's very young. She has lots of kind of wants in life, right? And she has another motive of marrying an old man. Yes, so it happens that along the way, during your relationship, you didn't find each other as compatible as you were at the first, the first time, right? So you separate ways, and you bought a property from your money, yeah, from your bank.
Can
You
I
were
get
the
it
one.
back?
The answer is no.
I can't get it
You
back.
cannot get it back because, yeah, it is the it is the right of a Filipino citizen to own that land, even if you pay for that land property. So you will be the one to kick out in the house, yeah, or in the property that you bought. Yes, so that is one of the pros and cons in that situation. But here's you can do to avoid such uncertainties. For me, what can I advise you guys are you can have a prenuptial agreement. After you get married, you do a prenuptial agreement with when it comes to your finances, the properties you want to buy, and everything else. So, do you have a question?
I'm pretty sure that the question that's most on people's minds is, I really can't own anything. I can't own anything myself, but you said there were options as a foreigner how I can own something of myself.
Yeah.
Even if my wife leaves me, this is mine.
Okay.
Condominiums or apartments or what can I get as a foreigner that they can't take away from me and I still can buy?
Okay. So for me, what can I advise is the best way to prevent that unpleasant uncertainties or unpleasant situation when you are married to a younger Filipina or you're married to a Filipina is you put a lease agreement or lease contract. Okay, why? It gives both, it gives you both protection, right? So if a foreigner isn't a good husband, because we can see there are many foreigners who are we cannot ask him. We don't mention na lang, but there are foreigners who aren't good, right? So in whatever aspect, of course, we're just human, diba? So if a foreigner isn't good husband, the Filipino wife may terminate the lease contract. And of course, never to renew it again. At the same time, if the Filipino wife isn't a good homemaker, yeah, and the foreigner husband may not choose to continue to lease her property, so he can go away, no, without any damages, right? Yes.
But then he still doesn't really own property.
Yeah, he does not. And eto na. To answer the question, for those foreigners who successfully found the soulmate of their lives, and planning to stay or buy a property in the Philippines, especially in Polomolok, South Cotabato, the average prices of a house, it would be more or less 1 million pesos up to 3 million pesos. So you can convert it to your money in which country you are in. So it comes with like 2 to 3 bedrooms, 1 to 2 toilet and bath, and then you have a dining area, the living room, the kitchen, the lawn, and the car park. Yes. So the question of Sir Paul is, I want to acquire a property in the Philippines, even if I don't put it in my wife's name. So you can buy a property, but only condominium units. Right, so we have here in General Santos City, and it ranges from 6 million pesos up to 10 million pesos. So I believe that's cheap. That's very cheap in your.
So let's say on
dollars.
average you can live real decently for about 150,000 euros.
Really, 150,000 euros. Yes, you can really acquire a property, condo here in Mindanao. And also we have here in Davao City, one of the number one safest city all over the Southeast Asia is in Davao. So the prices of the condominium there ranges from 5 million pesos to 20 million pesos. So that's a decent kind of living.
Upscale,
living, yeah, lifestyle. Yes, and another option for you to acquire property is you have to create a corporation, but that is 60-40. Yeah, 60 for the. Hello, wait lang. Yeah, it's a 60-40. 60 for the Filipinos and 40% with the foreigners, with you.
Yeah. That's for the business-minded people, of which I am not. I'm not
Yes.
one of them. But basically, what we need to know is, can we live there? Yes or no? What is a good investment? Is it a safe area to live? Because you hear the wildest stories about people buying a property for practically nothing. which is, in my mind, absolute nonsense. I gotta mind the language, it's on YouTube. But if people would have more questions, if they feel like what you've told them now is not enough, can they reach out?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to know more about how to acquire properties in the Philippines, you may contact me through my Facebook. That is Jessa Marie Snowy Leduna. And you can reach me with my WhatsApp number. That's plus six
Plus
63968 266 6301. Thank you so much, and always click like, subscribe, and click the bell button so that you can be updated on the next episode of Living Abroad with Pennies.
Alright guys, you heard it, check it out. We'll keep you updated, see you next time.